This is the third video for the Redwood Outdoors hot tub sealing issue. At this point, the hot tub has been full for about a week and a half. I've gotten the water level pretty much up to the full target height. That's where it was last night. It drained down about 5 inches overnight. So on the previous video, this leak was gushing. It's no longer gushing, but it is leaking. If you can see the approximate rate it's leaking at, and you can see the water coming on down through. So this one has not sealed. Likewise, on the other side, there was another gusher that was here. This one has also not sealed. It actually has kind of a steady stream. You can see it flowing down. A few other problems to note. This area here, both this stave and this stave seem to be leaking. I don't know if it's something related to this stave in particular. The joints look good, but you can see that it's leaking pretty continuously. And then of course, the bottom all around here is leaking. It's all wet. A few other things to note. There's a knot that's leaking here. And there's a knot that's leaking here. And a knot that seems to be leaking there. And then there seems to be some kind of strange pinhole here or something. I don't really know why this leak has originated. Of course, this particular stave that coincidentally has the knot, this one has a manufacturing defect, and it wasn't cut straight. It bows this way, starting right about here. So as soon as the water level gets to this point where the crack begins, the water leaks right out. A little bit of a leak here, not too concerned. Yeah, that's the big one. And then these two. One thing I noticed is that even though there's no major leaks on any of the staves, the floor is continuously wet. And by the floor, I mean the bottom of the staves are all wet. They're not in contact with the concrete. I think what's happening is, as you know, the dado on the staves is cut too large. It's about a 1/16 of an inch oversize. To compensate for that, we added caulk around the perimeter. However, the caulk, of course, just comes along this surface here and into this groove slightly. You can kind of see the caulk down below. And I think what's happening is that water is leaking into the stave joint to some distance, right? That's okay. Before it seals, maybe it seals over here. The water leaks into the crack up to, say, here, and then it's able to go down. And it's able to go down through the loose dado joint, and it basically bypasses the caulk that way. So I think that's why the floor of the hot tub is soaking wet, and the water is moving upwards from capillary action.